Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the Greenhouse Guru. Today we are going to be building a T3 greenhouse supply. Got them on my hat here, and we're going to be building a 20 by 100 ABK, which means automated blackout system. Behind me, I have the pad. I've got our laser level set up, transit. You don't always have to have a laser level, it does help. All right, so here I'm standing on a pad that I've been kind of just scraping, back scraping, doing a bit of clearing. You want to have a level foundation when doing these greenhouses. Unfortunately, the foundation that I'm on isn't level, but that's okay. We're gonna get it to the best we can and adapt and overcome. So I got my DeWalt Transit in the background. I'm just shooting the pad in different areas. First thing you want to do is get your 4 stakes laid out where you want your greenhouse to sit. Do a Pythagorean theorem. If you don't know what that is, go Google it, watch a video on it, come back. If you have a building that you want to run and have your building look good next to, you want to measure the same distance on that end, 20 feet out, or however many feet you want the space in between. I chose to go with 20 because I ran out of pad back here. So I measured 20 feet out here, 20 feet out here. I slammed a stake at the end of my pad. I slammed a stake in my end of my pad, 20 feet from this existing greenhouse. Now what I've done is ran the tape 100 feet from stake to stake. So I have my first 2 stakes in place. I will not be pulling these 2 stakes. All right, folks, here we go. I've got my string completely laid out. All my 4 corners are set. Show you here. Got my corner where a hoop is gonna go. You wanna go extra foot out on each side because a hoop goes right there, so you don't wanna slam a stake. Make a mark, and as you go down every 5 feet, make a mark on a tape line, run a tape parallel to your straight, and mark every 5 feet. This is so that you don't slam a concrete stake exactly where a hoop is gonna go when you're running your baseboards. It's also so that you don't butt your boards exactly together where a hoop should go. The hoop should land every 5 feet. Just get yourself a can of paint, run your lines, and then start to slam concrete stakes. I'll get to that. All right, so here in the video, I have all of my stakes. Well, I have 2 stakes per board. What I like to do, I don't like to pound all of my stakes at the same time. I'll line my boards up. These are just sitting here loosely. See where my boards meet together so I don't drop a stake on that spot as well, and to make sure that I don't put stakes where the marks are, because the marks are every 5 feet for my hoop. Eyeball it. You know, it's just a hooper at the end of the day. It's all how much you want to put into it, how much effort, and what you want out of your greenhouse and how long you want it to last. Some people could build it in 2 days, be cattywampus and pull off a good run and be happy. Some people want to build them so that they look good, things like that for their property. So that's what we're doing here, is making it square, level, completely 100% good. And then there's a greenhouse behind me that's lacking hardcore. Blackout system's all messed up, clears super loose. We're gonna tend to that after we finish this 20 by 100. All right, guys, cheers. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you enjoy the video. T3 Greenhouse Supply is this greenhouse manufacturer. I am the Greenhouse Guru, and I hope you like the video. This is gonna be my first edit for T3. Check out the work, guys. Foundation is set. We're gonna be digging concrete holes tomorrow to make this wall that you see behind me that comes up 2 feet over here because the pad had dropped, and ensure that it lasts and stays and doesn't settle over time. Really pay attention when you're building these greenhouses that you build it in a nice compact area, or use some sort of concrete footing if it's a mushy or not so compact area, because you'll build the greenhouse, it'll be good for 3 weeks, it'll rain, it'll settle, it just won't be good. Boom, foundation work. Looking good. What's going on, everybody? Working on getting the pillars concreted into the ground. The reason we had to do this was it was level enough up here, but as it gradually dropped downhill, we had to make a level foundation. So we are concreting in every, I would say 5 feet, but not where your hoops drop. So you do it like 3 inches from the end board so that your hoop goes right there, and then it misses every hoop. And this will just help with structural integrity to the fullest. So after all this concrete sets with this, with these pillars behind me, we will come back tomorrow morning. We're going to erect all of these hoops. It is hoop erection day, people. All of our concrete is set. We are erecting hoops. Right now, how to put hoops together. Sometimes your hoops will come in 4 different pieces. Sometimes they'll come in 3. What I have Ian doing here is sliding the male L-shaped legs into the top Quonset hoops. It is a tight fit, so don't get discouraged. Just slide them in, tack them up. Once you get these slid in, make sure to have it on a flat surface. Nice and flat. Right now it's muddy, so I do apologize. We have everything set up. Got Travis over here cleaning the insides of the hoops out. Sometimes you have to do it. Not the end of the world. Just to make sure that the male piece can fit cleanly into the female piece. So, little prefabbing, but at the end of the day, this isn't nothing that isn't too hard that no one can't do. In the background, we're taking them and spacing them every 5 feet. So you want to go along the board, mark every 5 feet prior to doing this, get your brackets laid out on the ground, and I will do a video of how we actually stand a hoop and how we mount it to the baseboards that we have chosen to do this job with. Every greenhouse is different. Every foundation is different. Don't obsess that this doesn't look exactly like your greenhouse. Same concept at the end of the day. All greenhouses have hoops. All greenhouses have purlins that run, and we will get into what a purlin is, what a roll bar is, how to hook all these things up later on in this video. And just stay tuned and follow us as we build this T3 greenhouse together. All right, cheers everybody. So in this process, you're gonna get some HD clamps. That's what this piece is called. And what an HD clamp does is it mounts your hoop to the baseboard if this is the route you go on your foundation. What I like to do is make a mark every 5 feet on your baseboards. Get my mark. What I'll do is I'll take my HD clamp, I'll set it there, I'll throw a level on it, torpedo level, make sure that it's level, because that's going to determine if your hoop is level. Get it set in place, tack it up like this one, and then it makes it really easy for you guys to actually slide your hoops in, put your hand underneath, slide the hoop directly to the bottom of this so that each hoop is exactly the same elevation. Tech these in, put a tech screw in there, which I will show you finished product later. What I'm doing is just going around and placing all the HD clamps. As you can see, it's extremely muddy out. Behind me, I've got the guys up there. They are assembling all the hoops, and everything's coming together really clean. I want to do a time lapse, but it's just raining on and off, and I don't want to get my phone dirty because this is what I make all my videos with. Samsung Galaxy Note 20. I love it. Cheers, guys. Much love. I am the Greenhouse Guru. This is a T3 greenhouse, and once I get to the next step, I'll make another clip. Bye. Man, it is so wet out here, guys. Looking good. We are soaked. A quick little break before we get back to it. Cheers, guys. Boom. Gonna start running purlins, putting up ladders. Getting way muddier.